Spend a few minutes browsing any Nikon forum, and one name keeps coming up repeatedly: the Nikon Z90. For some photographers, it represents the long-awaited mirrorless successor to the D500, promising a serious DX format flagship. For others, it's just another rumor destined to fade quietly into obscurity. Among Nikon enthusiasts who follow camera developments closely, opinions are split. No one wants to base their purchasing decisions entirely on speculation, yet there's a widespread sense that if Nikon truly releases a high-end DX body, it could instantly make many recent Z8, ZFC, or Z52 buyers feel a pang of FOMO. On paper, the rumored Nikon Z90 is designed to hit precisely that nerve. Leaks consistently describe a 33-megapixel APS-C sensor, paired with Nikon's powerful X-Speed 7 processor, and autofocus derived from the Flagship Z9. That combination immediately signals a high-performance camera aimed at shooters who prioritize speed, accuracy, and reach rather than shallow depth of field. This is not a modest upgrade over the Z52, it's envisioned as a professional-grade crop sensor mirrorless camera capable of handling demanding workflows with ease. Autofocus expectations are particularly high. The idealized Nikon Z90 would feature full subject detection for people, animals, and birds, with tracking as confident as that of a Z8 or Z9. Burst rates in the range of 15 to 20 frames per second would further cement its position as a mirrorless D500 that doesn't compromise against Nikon's full-frame flagship line. Placing the Z90 within Nikon's current mirrorless ecosystem highlights an obvious gap. On the full-frame side, the lineup is robust. The Z9 reigns at the top, the Z8 acts as the versatile workhorse, the Z72 covers high-resolution needs, and the Z63 is a flexible hybrid for mixed workflows. By contrast, the DX side feels less defined in terms of professional options. The Z30 targets content creators, the Z50 serves as a capable generalist, and the ZFC offers style and compactness, but none of these claim to be a professional, rugged tool akin to the legacy D500. The Nikon Z90, with its rumored specifications, 33 megapixels, X-Speed 7 processor, in-body image stabilization, and Z9 class autofocus, would immediately become the king of Nikon's crop sensor world, appealing to wildlife shooters, sports photographers, and anyone who relies on reach and speed. For wildlife photographers already using a Z8 in DX mode with telephoto lenses such as the 180 to 600 mm, the Z90 could offer a higher pixel density, lighter weight, and a dedicated tool optimized for reach. It wouldn't compete directly with high-resolution FX bodies like the Z7 II. Instead, it would emphasize portability, speed, and usability, while potentially offering a more accessible price point if Nikon plays it right. However, here reality intersects with ambition. Developing a rugged, high-performance DX body powered by the X-Speed 7 processor, combined with a new sensor and relatively low production volume, will inevitably be expensive. Some prospective buyers suggest they would pay around $2,400 for a professional DX body, while others assume D500 level pricing, both figures that might clash with 2025 market economics. If Nikon essentially builds a Z8 with a DX sensor, the resulting price may push users toward full-frame alternatives instead, undermining the very niche the Z90 is meant to fill. How much of this is grounded in reality? The strongest hint comes from Nikon's recent registration of a camera codenamed N2410 in China. Its inclusion of 5.1 GHz wireless suggests a camera above entry-level status, sparking speculation that it could be the Z90. While some have guessed it might relate to a Z72, Z82, or even a retro-inspired model, this registration has become the latest fuel for Nikon Z90 rumors. Yet outside Nikon, no one can confirm the camera's existence. The pattern of Nikon's recent product launches suggests full-frame cameras receive first priority for cutting-edge R&D. The Z9, Z8, and Z6/63 have been where Nikon pushes autofocus, processing, and video capabilities hardest, while DX format models have generally served as accessible entry points or content creation tools. This doesn't make a professional DX body impossible, but it does mean it must justify itself against full-frame refreshes like a Z7 II or a future Z9 class model. The rumor of a professional DX body isn't new. Talk of a 33-megapixel DX camera, referred to variously as the Z80 or Z90, has circulated for over a year, with some early predictions pointing toward a 2024 release. As these windows pass without a launch, the line between rumor and wishlist blurred. Today, the Nikon Z90 exists less as a secret model waiting to be announced and more as a compelling vision of what Nikon could produce. Even if the camera never materializes, the interest around it reveals a clear demand. Photographers want a DX body treated with the same seriousness as Nikon's FX models. Enthusiasts appreciate DX for its reach, smaller lenses, and lighter kits, but they also want professional-grade features rather than a watered-down experience. The envisioned Nikon Z90 would satisfy this demand with a robust build, weather sealing, in-body stabilization, a deep buffer, and intelligent autofocus on the level of the Z8 or Z9. A high-quality viewfinder capable of performing under pressure is also essential. Equally important is lens support. Today's DX lens lineup covers basic needs, but professional photographers often require more specialized, high-quality glass. Launching a Z90 without at least a few dedicated high-end DX lenses would feel incomplete, limiting the system's effectiveness and appeal. The legacy of the D500 looms large in these discussions. For many photographers, the D500 represented the pinnacle of DX performance: fast, reliable, durable, and capable of holding its own for years. The Nikon Z90 is imagined as a modern mirrorless equivalent, designed to evoke the same confidence and versatility while embracing current technologies such as IBIS, advanced autofocus, and the benefits of a fully mirrorless system. In essence, the Z90 represents the hope for a true professional-grade DX camera that doesn't compromise in performance or usability. Yet, the question remains, will Nikon deliver on this vision, or is the Z90 primarily a reflection of user desire? The gaps it would fill in Nikon's lineup are clear. The rumored specifications are believable, and the demand from wildlife shooters, sports photographers, and experienced enthusiasts is real. On the other hand, Nikon's strategic focus continues to favor full-frame models, particularly around major public milestones such as Olympic coverage or high-profile product launches. DX bodies have traditionally received incremental upgrades rather than headline-grabbing innovations, and the Z90 would need to compete internally with full-frame refreshes to justify its development. For photographers caught between wanting to wait for a potential Z90 and needing a camera now, the advice is straightforward: don't put your photography on hold for a rumor. Cameras like the Z52, ZFC, or Z8 are capable tools that allow you to shoot effectively today. If Nikon eventually releases a 33-megapixel, X-Speed 7-powered DX body with Z9 class autofocus and in-body stabilization, you can always pivot. Until then, the Z90 remains a topic for forum debates and rumor discussions, fascinating to consider but not yet a reality. The best photos will always come from the camera in your hands, not the one you're hoping exists. Ultimately, the Nikon Z90 embodies a tension that has existed in Nikon's DX line for years: the desire for professional-grade features in a smaller, lighter, and more affordable package versus the practical realities of product development and market economics. It's a symbol of what DX enthusiasts want: a tool that delivers speed, accuracy, durability, and reach, without feeling second-class compared to full-frame counterparts. Whether it becomes a reality or remains a concept, the Z90 continues to inspire discussion and excitement in the photography community.